Hello everyone. Thank you for watching another episode at Investing with All I See is W. Today, I wanted to make this video on September 24th, 2020 to share with you insights on 10 company tickers I feel can add significant value to your investment portfolio. But first, before I begin, I'd like to inform you that the information I'll be sharing with you should be used as guidance information only, and anytime when you make an investment decision, please do your own research. Let's get started. Okay, ticker number one I wanted to share with you is Inovio Pharmaceuticals, INO. Now, what is so unique about this company? This is a company that's based out in Pennsylvania and San Diego, where it is making a wide range of different immunotherapies using DNA-based medicine. So one of the biggest hope right now is its INO 4800 DNA vaccine intended for the COVID-19 disease. And what's looking promising right now is that with its phase 1 clinical trials data, 94% of its patients that were in the phase 1 demonstrated either increase in T-cell response or neutralizing antibodies. So that just shows that not only is the product safe, but it's showing immunogenicity and efficacy, at least in the phase 1 clinical trials. So come September, which is almost nearing the end of September, so I'm thinking in week 4, we shall hear some big news for Inovio Pharmaceuticals. So it's great that we're in the month of September and we're nearing the end point, and we shall hear some information based on the promise from the CEO, Joseph Kim. Now, I don't want to spend so much time on this ticker, but my forecast is, given the promising results from not only the INO 4800, but its other vaccine-based items, I feel like this company can go beyond the $50 range up to the $80 at one point in time, possibly in Q4 up through Q1 of 2021. But I feel like if you were to hold this ticker in the long term, then you can potentially gain on the positive proceeds when the time frame of emergency use authorization happens, which is likely in Q1 of 2021. So to me, I feel like the company can V-shape up with respect to time, and INO to me is just a quality company to work with. Now, next up I wanted to share with you is IBIO by the ticker IBIO. Now, as you can see, we're looking at a 6-month trend chart here, and previously it was hovering at $2 back in July, and it went up all the way up to like $7, and it's been going all the way down, and now currently the share price has gone back down to $1.93. Let me go back looking at a 1-month range, and back in mid-September we saw some hope here where it was hovering at mid $2, and it's been tumbling back down to $1.92, so it lost at around 60 cents just within a week or so. So the question is, will IBIO be able to pick up on a bull run coming soon? I foresee that coming. So that's why I feel this is a great buying opportunity for IBIO. And the fact that it has support with IBM, where it can leverage the tools and softwares capabilities that IBM can provide, I feel like there's just so much buy-in from other companies to be able to support this company to advance its IBIO 201 and 200 series for the COVID-19 vaccine. So this is looking promising, and once we hear promising news where those two product lines enter phase 1 clinical trials through the acceptance of its investigational new drug submission application to the FDA, then I foresee that the share price can hover beyond what it's currently hovering at this time, and possibly double or triple in fold or beyond that. So let's not ignore IBIO and its capabilities for what it can do. Alright, next up I wanted to share with you is Sorrento Therapeutics by the ticker SRNE. And to me, I feel like most shareholders at this time, feel really impatient. Like, how come it's not going up? But you know what? The fact that this share price was hovering at $6 and it's gone up to like the double-digit range back in week 3 of September, that's solid news already. And the fact that it's gone down back to $9, it's nothing to worry about, because if you hold this company ticker for the long-term approach, I feel like it can go past the $30 range quite easily, and that can be achieved by Q4 of this year. So let's not skip on the Sorrento Therapeutics. It has 7 related COVID-19 products that it's working on right now, and of the 7, there's 2 that's being listed for emergency use authorization. So the company's eagerly awaiting to hear back from the FDA, as well as the company working with Brazil, with the health authorities in that country, and Visa, to be able to get approved for use on its one of 7 product lines to treat COVID-19 infected patients in the hospital. So that's good news, just knowing that it's working dynamically, trying to get marketing approval across the world, basically, where patients are urgently in need of these type of products. So that's great news for Sorrento Therapeutics, and I feel like the share price can go beyond the $30 range come Q4, Q1 of 2021. Okay, next up I wanted to share with you is Vaxart by the ticker VXRT. Now, although the share price was hovering at $4 back in September week 1, it went up all the way up to like $9 week 3 of September, but it's been dropping back down to $6. But that's better than the $4 range, right? And to me, I feel like it can hover back up at a sharp peak. So let's not ignore Vaxart for what it can do, and the fact that it's entered phase 1 clinical trials. We shall hear more news on the status updates coming forward with the 40 healthy patients that were selected, and the key thing is to see whether there's any safety implications coming out from phase 1 clinical trials. But what's promising about the oral medication is that a lot more buying is coming or all around, at least in the United States, to see the positive benefits of taking a pill form as opposed to getting a vaccine. So that may come into a significant competitive advantage for this company, Vaxart, working on an oral pill versus a solvent where you have to inject it for delivery. So you never know, this might be the breakthrough, because if you think about it, this company has monopolized the mode of delivery for its COVID-19 vaccine, and that's through a simple ingestion, through your ingestion system. Okay, next up I wanted to share with you is VBIV Vaccines by the ticker VBIV. And why am I considering this company? Well, you know what? The fact that it's been hovering down, this is a great buying opportunity at $2.91 for you to capitalize on. And the fact that it has VBI 1901 and it has the Hep B vaccine that's already approved for use in Israel and waiting for approved for use in Canada as well as the United States, that just shows that there's regulatory potential approval all around the world for its products it's working with, as well as trying to build on its COVID-19 program in Canada as well. And I believe Canada will be providing the external funding with respect to the growth of VBI vaccines. So to me, I don't feel like there will be any financial problems moving forward if this company has the quality products that it says it does. And once it demonstrates safety and efficacy through the clinical trials process for its wide range of product lines, I feel like the company will continue to grow and its share price can hover up any day now unexpectedly. So that's VBI Vaccines. Next up I wanted to share with you is different than the biotech sector, but it is Under Armour by the ticker UA. Now, why am I considering Under Armour? Why? Because I feel like currently the share price is undervalued at this time, the fact that it's in the single digits, you can definitely capitalize on this. And looking back in March, it was hovering at $6.91, and the fact that it's only gone up $3, I feel like it can continue to run up. And its big time competitors are like Nike, Adidas. Under Armour isn't a small company, and the fact that it's in the single digits, I feel like it can just go up to the double digit range easily. And looking at the 5-year trend or the 1-year trend chart here, we can see that early January it was hovering at close to $18. Can it go back double in share price? Yes, in my opinion. So let's not ignore Under Armour. For what we know, celebrities like famous athletes such as Stephen Curry has products that he wears and endorses where he wears Under Armours when he plays basketball. So that just shows you that Under Armour supplies its products to world-class leaders in the game of like basketball, for example. Okay, next up I wanted to share with you is Tesla by the ticker TSLA. What's so unique about this company? Well, it's Tesla. That's all I have to say. It will dominate not only in the electric vehicle space, but also in the battery space, also in the solar space. Okay, and the fact that this company has one of the best artificial intelligence software capabilities, as well as softwares working with SpaceX affiliation, there's no other company that can compare to Tesla at this time. And given its increased demand for its product line right now, for example, the Tesla 3 Series, there's so much sales coming in at this time, and revenue will be there, profitability will be there, and as a result this will lead to increase in positive return on cash flow. And just knowing that with Elon Musk's strategic strategy for the company by reducing the total cost of the market price for a car, going down to $25 base price for each car, that just tells you that the supplier parts will likely be cheaper, because supply and demand will be part of this play, where if there's more facilities to produce more cars, and that means supply purchases can be at a large bulk, and that'll be distributed amongst distribution centers, and then the inventory can be consumed. But the key thing is, once you buy at a large bulk, then that means you can buy at a discount, and that will allow for battery prices, critical components to be at a much lower cost. And that's why I feel like the market price for each car can be lower, and that will then drive more towards a shift of battery movement as opposed to gasoline. And this may be a transformation, and I feel like share price wise this company can spike up. Right now we see it at $387. The fact that it's been dropping previously within the past few days, I feel like this is great capitalization right now, because Tesla will continue to grow, and let's not be fearing Tesla, because it will make positive proceeds for you with a high return on investment. Next up I wanted to share with you is Agenus. And why consider this company? Well, you know what? The fact that it was hovering at $5 and it just dropped down to $3.94, you're getting it at like a 21% discount. So that's why you should be investing in Agenus if you're looking for some significant gains. It's also working on a COVID-19 related product at this time, and also it's working on a wide range of different cancerous products, and you can search it up. And the fact that it's been trending upward, I'm just going to say let's not ignore Agenus, because this company can just flip the switch, and the next day it can just shoot back up. So I would advise just monitoring this company and just continue to see whether it's trending up or down. But in my perspective, I feel like this company, if held long term, you can definitely gain on positive proceeds once this share price goes above the double digit range. Okay, next up I wanted to share with you is Zoe Medica by the ticker ZOM. Today the share price had gone up 8%. Now let's look at a zoomed in view. So back in September 24th, the share price was hovering at 8 cents, and as you can see, it's been trending upward within the week. Within the 1 month trend chart, it's It's been climbing up here, and the question is, can it V-shape up? I firmly believe that it can. And let's just say if you make an investment now, you buy at what, 9 cents per share, and then it goes back up to like 38 cents compared to its prior resistance back in November 2019, so less than a year ago, then that means you can gain on possibly fourfold or more. So that just tells you the potential growth of this company, and it's also working on a pre-approved product line right now through its partnership with another firm to produce the True Forma. So that's in development phase and being evaluated right now prior to commercial use. So this is great news, and I feel like this can be a potential value investment ticker, and you can definitely gain on positive proceeds if you're thinking about holding it long term. And just supporting companies that are making a difference in advancing humanity with respect to care of animals, because the medication will be intended for animal use. Next up, I wanted to share with you, which is the last ticker here, is Regal Pharmaceuticals. Now, this company is working on a COVID-19 pre-approved drug that is currently in phase 2 clinical trials intended for pneumonia-related COVID-19 symptoms. And this is great news because I feel like this company is making fast headway into phase 2, and it may possibly get emergency use authorization if there are significant clinical benefits demonstrated from its clinical trials, and it shows a low safety profile, meaning that it's not causing adverse events. And if this shows efficacy and a solid safety profile with zero implications of safety concerns, and that means this company can definitely get approval for use after phase 3 or sometime throughout this month, quarter, or the following year. We may hear emergency use authorization on its product line, and this may shoot up. And the fact that this company was hovering at $4 at one point back in July, question is, can it hover back up to that share price double fold? I feel like it's possible for that to happen. So let's not ignore Regal Pharmaceuticals. So overall, I hope that these 10 tickers added value to your investment strategy in terms of thinking about what plug and play tickers can add value to your investment strategy setup. I'm not telling you to invest in these companies, but be mindful that return on investment can be significantly high with these tickers if you play right with your investment strategy. So I hope that helps, and if you haven't done so, please consider subscribing to this channel and liking this video. I'd love to make more videos to provide to the community who have an interest similar to what I do. So thank you so much for watching another episode at Investing with All I See Is W. Thank you.